Hi guys, it's hannahmakesfour and I'm back with a request video, and I will put the person that requested it down in the description, but thank you for the request. And her request was for me to do a review of Cecile Marie Grace. So since I have two Marie Graces, I included Bernadette with this as well because I do notice some differences between her and my Marie Grace. Neither one I think is good or bad or better than one of the other. Better than one of the other. I'm sorry. Sunday morning. But just differences. And then of course I have Cecile. So I'll start with Marie Grace. And like I said in my All My Dolls video, Marie Grace is very special to me because I got her at the St. Louis store after I took my Praxis, and it was the soft opening for the St. Louis store, so it was not crowded at all. It was a very special experience to be in a new store just opened, so I got her that day. So anyway, this is my Marie Grace, and one thing that I would like to mention when you're picking out a Marie Grace is there's quite a variance in the pin curls that she has. Some dolls have more defined curls like mine. Some have more, some have fewer. You just kind of have to look through them and find a girl that you like. I think her pin curls are outside of the hairnet, I believe, if you go to the store and you look. And if you shop with a PS, they even usually let you peel back the hairnet just a little bit to kind of check things out to see if you like it or not. Now, when I got Bernadette, she had pin curls like sticking out like horizontal and everything else, so it really wasn't a question of which one was going to be my modern Marie Grace. She definitely was. And when I look at both of them, this may sound funny or weird, I definitely see her as Marie Grace, and the minute that I got Bernadette and got her out of the box, it looked like she was begging to be modern. So I hope they make more dolls with the Marie Grace mold because I really think they'd be so cute. So I'm going to turn Marie Grace around so you can see her hair and set her right up against there. Of course, she's got the two braids that cross in the back. Her hair has highlights in it. If you can see, it actually is picking it pretty well. There's the length. Her wig is so nice and thick and long. And I'm going to take Bernadette's hair out because she has her hair in a fishtail braid now. But just so you can see, even when I got them, and I took comparison pictures, and I'll see if I can find the comparison pictures, her hair was still quite a bit shorter. I know that's in a braid right now, but I was so shocked at the difference in like wig thickness and length that they can have. So it does vary from doll to doll. Another thing I wanted to talk about with Bernadette was a lot of people on some forums were talking about when they did the big steals and deals sale, because she's a steals and deals doll. They were questioning whether these dolls were seconds, meaning that there may have been slight flaws in them, that they weren't the same, like this Marie Grace was of a lesser quality than say this one, who I got full price in the store. And I just like to point out that I really don't think that's true. If you look, compare these two, Bernadette's neck line is actually a lot better than Marie Grace's. She has a lot less gap in her neck, and her limbs are super tight, if you can see that. Where Marie Grace's, she is one of my, for being a brand new doll and being a collector's doll, her legs are floppy, kind of. I mean, not floppy that I would send her back, but I definitely do not think that these dolls were seconds. They were just as high quality as any others that were gotten. So that makes me sad that people call like Marie Grace a poor person's doll. I've heard that before, and that's really sad. It's really demeaning to the people that have Marie Grace, because she is so pretty. So, and again, so you can compare if you are thinking about getting a Marie Grace to be modern. She definitely is one of my cutest and one of my favorites. And it's funny because she was, you know, half the cost of all of my other dolls, but that doesn't mean anything to me, the cost. It's more like the doll and the bond that I have with the doll. Now on to Miss Cecile. The Cecile that I got, there's two variations really that you can get with Cecile and her hair. One of the hairstyles is more like ringlets, which is looser and not just the defined curls. Mine, I prayed about it. I said, please, I want one with sausage curls. I don't want the ringlets. And mine actually is one that has more of the very defined sausage curl look. Her hair, I don't do anything with. Definitely, I would say she is an adult collector's doll or an older child's doll that knows how to take care of her hair. I think her wig is super easy just because I don't do anything with it. But when I do change her, I'm very, very gentle with her curls. I kind of like, if someone's coming out or I see something, I kind of just twirl it around my finger the way that it goes and kind of just leave it like that. Her hair ribbons are just, there's rubber bands and the ribbons just tie on top of the rubber bands. So it's really easy that way. You never have to take the rubber bands out if you're worried about that. Her skin tone is very, very pretty. She has, it's hard to see in the light, but she has striking hazel eyes, I would say. She's just really beautiful. I can't imagine, but a lot of people think that they will retire these two even before Addie. Some people were saying it's hard for me to imagine because she is so pretty. So in that regard, reading those people, what they have to say, I definitely would not put off. If there's something that you want of Marie Grace or Cecile, I would go and get it, especially if it's a doll and you want to keep your Marie Grace as historical, because I know probably a lot of the dolls that people bought at the Steals and Deals sale for $50 were for little girls that probably made them modern like I did. So finding a Marie Grace with perfect hair that's never been taken out, left in historical condition, may be harder than, say, finding a Cecile. Because Cecile, people have tried to straighten her hair and have failed really bad. I've seen on forums, you pretty much have to leave Cecile's hair the way that it is. That's just, anyone can do what they want, but that's just from my experience watching people's videos on Playthings, the AG Playthings forum. So if there's any other questions, if there's anything I haven't gone over, feel free to ask. I'll just show you Cecile, how she is. She's pretty tight. Her limbs are pretty tight too, since I showed you both my other girls. But yeah. There's Cecile, Bernadette, and Marie Grace, and I can't imagine my collection without them. I'll just pan back. They're very, very sweet. I think Bernadette, I still am in awe of her, of how pretty she is. Oh, and one thing, I don't know, you can probably see it from here. She's looking a little bit different direction. But like, facial expression, I think with the Marie Grace face mold, more than any other, can vary so much. Like I think Marie Grace looks quieter and shyer, like Marie Grace personality wise, where Bernadette, she's just looks so smiley and happy to me, and friendly. So I think that's just how I see them as. Again, it's hard to get them both looking the same direction, but if you can see the difference in their facial expression, they look almost like two different dolls. So that's my little bit about Cecile Marie Grace. If you have any questions, please leave comments below. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Bye.